Welcome to the Age of Empires 2 Civilization Spotlight, featuring Malay, the best fucking civ. Malay are a Southeast Asian civilization that excels at infantry and navy, and archers, and elephants, and economy. Ah, fuck it, I'll add in scouts as well. Like, seriously, there's so much this civ can do. And without any further ado, let us start with the civilization bonuses. The first bonus I like to call, ah shit, I'm already in feudal age. And it basically makes you go to the next age faster. How much faster, you might ask? Well, that's none of your fucking business. I mean, let's be honest here, even if I told you, you would still find a way to fuck it up. This bonus is really like a double-edged sword. If used correctly, it can be really deadly. But on the other hand, if you're as creative as fucking Sandra Africa, you'd somehow cut off both of your legs, your right nipple, and your neighbor's grass. It's almost kinda like coming home early from work. You can have a lengthy relaxation session, or you can come too early and see your son furiously masturbating in the kitchen while being completely soaked in goat milk. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, my name is Lohabquas, and this is how we do shit here. Just make 2 extra villages before clicking up to feudal age, and you should be fine with this bonus. Second bonus, which I like to call, how much do fish traps cost again? And it does absolutely fucking nothing. Let's move on. Fine, I'll explain it for all you tryhards that pretend to be improving and learning the game while being at 1100 elo for the past year or so. Now listen closely. It reduces the cost of fish traps from 100 wood to 67 wood. I would have personally made it to 69 wood, but you know, these devs have no sense of humor. But you know, who am I to attack them? I'm just a guy with a half-decent microphone and yeah, that's pretty much about it. You'll pretty much never use this second bonus since all you play is fucking Arabia. But let me reveal a little secret to you. Arabia can sometimes spawn with some watery stuff where you can build your dock, and then you pretty much have free food that you will almost never need to replace, because thanks doubt, we still didn't have swimming in Knight's Bug. Speaking of the Lord, our next civ bonus is what I like to call Fisherman Jesus. And this one is pretty self-explanatory. It gives your fish traps infinite food, and it makes the last bonus we talked about pretty much useless. And before you sweaty tryhards start typing that, it means that you can make them much earlier in the game and still have wood to do your other stuff and whatnot. Please remember that I have a fucking PhD in Malay. But still, leave a comment. Moving on. Our last civ bonus I call Walmart Elephants. And it makes your elephants cheaper. And yeah. Moving on. Okay, so on this to-do list we have to do... oh yeah, unique units. Malay unique unit is called Karambit Warrior, who is just a dude with 2 curved knives. One thing that is great about Karambit Warriors is that they only take half of the population space, and also a little known fact is that the 2.5 Man TV show was actually 5 Karambit Warriors. Their stats are pretty much shit, but they are cheap as fuck, so you pretty much got what you paid for. Next on our list are unique technologies, and I will cover the Imperial technology first, because reasons. Malay Imperial Age technology, or as I like to call it, fucking Golden Crown, is called Forced Levy, and it basically tells your infantry that gold is good and all, but have you ever seen someone sad while eating a sandwich? And given that in this game you're basically a dictator, they just smile and accept your offer. And now the technology that I like the most, concept-wise, and it's Malay Castle Age technology, which is called Thalassocracy. I know it might be difficult for some of you to pronounce it, so I've simplified it for all you uncultured swines. If we take a look at the word's origin, we can pretty much split it into 2 smaller, easier to digest words. Those words are thalassa, which means sea in ancient Greek, and kratein, which translates to power or rule. So you can pretty much say sea power or sea rule instead of thalassocracy. Anyway, as I said, I love the concept for it, and on paper it looks great, but please, tell me just one thing. Who the fuck thought that it would be a good idea to give it same damage as a fucking spearman? Sorry about strong language, I was supposed to yell that shit, but I'm not really good at yelling. Don't know if you can tell. But like seriously, did the archer that they hired to fire those arrows get drunk and lost 1 damage or something? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Jesus Christ, man. Just give me my harbors back. I can't play this game anymore, man. I'm gonna switch fully to Empire Earth at this pace. I really hate reminding myself of that fucking harbor nerf that came with Definitive Edition. It's something like when you're outside on a hot summer afternoon, chopping firewood for cold winter days, slowly drinking rakia that your mom brought you, and then your dad takes away your axe and gives you a fucking kitchen knife and says, here you go, chop that shit. Like, sure, you can chop it, but it's just garbage experience. Speaking of garbage experiences while chopping wood, my neighbor had an accident like 10 or 11 years ago, I'm not sure at this point, when he was chopping firewood in fucking slippers and missed the fucking wood. And that didn't end very well. Axe went right into his foot, almost getting half of it off. Why did I write this? I have no idea. I'm just writing stuff at this point. But why have I recorded this shit? That's the real question now. Anyway, what's the point of this video? Oh yeah, kids are stupid and... Now let's get back to Malay. Their civ bonus is what I like to call, oh, there's the fish. Neat. And it gives you and your allies more vision around your docks. So, you know, you can theoretically see the enemy coming from further away and react sooner and shit. But let's be real here, you ain't gonna notice that shit. Main thing to focus on when playing Malay is their faster age up time. It's the main thing giving them power and versatility that they have with their openings. But if you're new to Malay, your bread and butter would be Archer's build order. Start with a 25 population Archer's build, and then when you get more comfortable with it, you can start using the 24 population Archers build, which you can find on my YouTube channel. I know, I'm shameless. Go leave a comment and subscribe while at it. And don't forget to leave a like. Just for the sake of it not being that I said that they are versatile and then only mention Archers build. You can do many times towers, many times archers, many times boom, many times fucking whatever the fuck you want. Scouts into crossbows, scouts into elephants, boom, boom into doom, etc. Just because a civilization is good at one thing doesn't mean that you can't do other things as well. Sure, maybe in competitive play, but competitive play and your 1100 ass are very far apart. And now as I'm writing this shit down for the 3rd day in a row and getting ready to send it to Swagboy, who will probably not even read it, to check my shitty ass grammar, I have just one thing to say to all of you commenting that I meant to pick Magyar. I will steal your fucking dog, and I have a long history of stealing dogs and shipping them to Bosnia. Just watch my last 2 videos if you don't believe me. Goodbye.